Welcome to the Cucumber setup with the TestNG using Maven project, part 2 session. So the previous session, how to create the Maven project and how to set this dependency, how to set this building, everything in a bounded XML. We have seen that. Now we are going to create this small framework. Okay, we already know that what do you mean by framework. Framework is nothing but it's a folder structure, right? Generally, if you are talking about framework means, what is the framework generally? Framework is nothing but it's a folder structure, right? So generally, structure. So generally, what are the things we need to perform the automation? Actually, we need configuration file. What do you mean by configuration file? Configuration file is nothing but it's a URL, right? Or what is the browser you want to run? What are the username and password? What are the other necessary files? So these are all things we are going to mention in the configuration file ones. Okay, configuration file only. So here is I am going to use the properties file. Okay, I'm not going to stop you. You can use anything. JSON. There are so many ways. JSON you can use it. CSV file you can use it. Excel you can use it. DB also you can use it. Right? There are so many ways. Okay. So here is in my demo, I'm going to use the properties file. So configuration is ready. And what about this one? It's a BDD file, right? It's a BDD framework. BDD means what actually? BDD is nothing but it's a Gherkin scenario. Before we go to that, actually, what is Gherkin scenario? We know that, right? Gherkin scenario is nothing but it's a normally we are going to write the test case in the English language. Again, you will be getting the dot. But what do we need to write only in the English? No. You can write more than 27 language. You can write the Gherkin scenario using more than 27 language. We can use German, other language also. Okay. I am going to explain this particular session using the English. Okay, fine. So first of all, what is Gherkin language? How we are going to write it actually? Okay, that I will come to that. Okay, to create this Gherkin scenario, we need feature file. Okay, in the feature file only we need to write it. Okay, I am going to create one folder is features. Okay, done. What about the next one actually? I am going to create the step definition. Okay, done. Step definition. What about that? I want some kind of utility function. Utility function. What is the reading this property file and I want to do some kind of manipulation. So I need utility folder also. Only this much. You can have n number of things. For time being, I am just putting only this one. Okay. Let's go here. As I told that this is the one we are going to use it, right? Oh, boss, I want to use it this one. No problem, you can use anything. Time being, I'm just using this one. So how to create it actually? The first one is what I told. It's a configuration file. So for that, what we need to do? I'm going to create this simple config file folder. Config file folder I just created. Why to create this config file folder? How I did it actually? Just selected, right click, new package. Even you can use the folder also, no issue. This for package also will be considered as the folder only, no need to worry. Okay, what about the next one? It's a features, right? Similarly, just go here, right click, new package. What is the name? Features. Finish. What about the next one? Step definition. Step def. Again, people will be getting the doubt. But whatever the things you are mentioning, it's a fixed one. It's a built-in item. No, you can mention on any name. For my training purpose, I am just using like this. You can put the full name also. Configuration file, features list, step definition, item. Anything you can mention it. For my training purpose, I am just using this name. Okay, fine. And next one is what is that? Utility. Utility. Okay. Okay, so feature file here is we are going to create the Gherkin scenario, and respective step definitions are here. So to perform this kind of, in this step definition you are going to read some kind of property file, okay, and that code you are going to write it. That's fine. You want to run this particular, Gherkin scenario, right? How you are going to run it? For that you need something, right? That is what we are going to add. One more is runner, test runner. Again, this is a fixed one. No, you can use any name. Okay, I am going to use simple test runner. That's all. Ready? Okay, fine. Now, in the configuration file, what you are going to do? I already created, some configuration file and kept it in here. Okay, this is the configuration file. This is the configuration file. In the configuration file, I mentioned URL, I mentioned username, I mentioned password, I mentioned browser name, I mentioned exe path, everything I mentioned here. I'm not going to use all the things. I'm going to use only these three only. Maybe you can expand it. Okay, fine. Okay, boss. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to copy and pasting it here. Why you are pasting it here? I want to keep this in my project level. Is it a compulsory you need to keep the configuration file in the project level? No need. You can keep outside also. For this demo purpose, I just keep it inside. Okay, fine. What about this feature? Feature is, and I'm going to use this application. Okay, I'm going to use this application. What is this application? SAS demo. This application. This is the application I'm going to use it. This application, what it is doing actually? I'm going to purchase something. I'm going to purchase this bag. Add it to cart. Click it on this cart. I'm going to verify. Okay, I selected this bag. This bag only showing here. Click it on checkout. Enter your name. Selenium School by Venkatesh. Postal code 627502. Continue. Okay, done. Finish. This is the one. So this is the case you are going to automate this particular scenario. Let's see. So how to create this particular scenario? Here is we are going to create the scenario. The scenario name is, here is we are going to create the feature. What feature? What is the name we can mention here? Swag Lab something. Can we mention the name is Swag Lab? Okay. So how to create the feature file? Feature file is just to go here and select the file. Where is the file? Do we have the file? Yes, here is a file. Click on the next. The feature name is, I'm going to mention this Swag Lab. Okay, dot feature. So this extension need to be proper, otherwise it won't work. Okay, Swag Lab feature. Finish. So what happened? The scenarios are getting created. Okay, this is a scenario. Sorry, this is a feature. I'm sorry. This is a feature. The feature contain lot of scenario. What in the scenario? Scenario is nothing but it's a test case. Okay, so how many test cases we have right now? 1 TC, 2 TC. Again you will be getting the dot bus. Just now you created the feature, and how the test cases are automatically getting created? No, it's a template. It's a sample test case. So we have to update the name accordingly. What you are going to do? You should remove it. Enter your name. Enter your record name. Swag Lab. Lab, right? Sorry. Lab. Purchase. This is a feature name. Tell about this feature. This feature will explain about how to purchase. Okay, fine, done. So how many test cases we have? We have so many cases. Time being, what I am going to do, I am going to remove this name. What is the name I am going to mention here? I am going to purchase something, right? What I am going to purchase? I am going to purchase this one, SAS Labs, right? What is that? Just to take the name. Purchase SAS Lab bag. Okay, so this is my test case. What is my test case? Purchase SAS Lab backpack. Okay, how we are going to write the test case here? Given, right? So here is how to write the scenario generally. How we are how the sample test cases they are written here. They are using this keyword. What is the keyword? Given, when, then, and, but also. What is the given, when, then, and, but? For example, these are all the given, application is given. I logged into the application. Given, I logged into the application. Oh, when I entered the username and password. When I clicked on the login button, oh, it is opening this particular page. What is the particular page? This, there are a lot of products. Then I clicked on, and I clicked on the SAS Lab backpack. I added to the cart. Clicked on this, then I clicked on this cart. Then I verified it. Whatever the SAS Lab backpack I selected, and I clicked on the checkout. Enter the first name, last name, postal code, and click on the continue. And finally, I proceed. So these things, this is a test case actually. It's a manual testing. Similarly, you have tried it in here also. Okay, that is what you are going to do it right now. How to write it? With the help of this one, given I logged into. Okay, I logged into the particular application. I logged into Swag, right? Labs application successfully. Okay, but with the help of this particular username and password. I logged in. What you are doing actually? And when, what you are going to do? Next one is when I give me when I added, what I added actually, I added the SAS Lab bag, right? Just to select this one. When I purchased. Okay, you purchased right now? Yes, I purchased. After that, what I am doing actually, when I clicked on cart and I clicked on cart button. Okay, clicked on the cart button. After that, what it is going actually, I want to verify whatever I purchased, is it right or not, right? Verify, then verify your cart page displayed SAS back, right? Done. Then what you have to do, I clicked on the checkout. Okay, and I clicked on checkout button. Okay, checkout button. After that, what it is saying actually, enter the first name, last name, postal code. When I entered first name as, last name as, postal code as. Okay, what is the first name? You can provide the name Selenium School by Venkatesh. Postal code you can mention 62750. Okay. After filling this, Selenium School by Venkatesh, done. Click on the continue button and clicked on continue button. Done. And what you are going to do after clicking on the continue button, you are going to click on the finish button, and I clicked on finish button. Finish button. After that, what is that actually? Once suppose your order is placed means you will get this message, right? Then only you feel that okay, my order is placed. So you have to verify it. Verify. Then verify the page. What is that? The page displayed. Verify message displayed as this one. Okay, this is one simple TC. Okay, this is the simple TC. Okay, I want to run this particular test case as a part of my regression. And functional 2. What do you mean by this one? This is a tag. So I am asking if anyone using this tag, reg tag, just to run this TC. If anyone using this func tag, run this TC. If anyone using like smoke tag, will this particular scenario will be running? No. Why? It is not there. So this test case or this scenario will be running as a part of, if they mention reg tag or func tag, then it will be running. Now let's go to our understanding. What do you mean by feature? Feature is nothing, it's a scenario, it's a test case. In BDD perspective, we cannot say it's a test case, it's a scenario. Because you have written only one scenario. Can I have the multiple scenario? Yes, you can have the multiple scenario. You can have any number of scenarios. Now the overall thing is, what do you mean by feature? Feature is nothing but it's a collection of scenarios. Okay, fine. Okay, boss. Now I want to run this particular scenario. How can I run it? Right click, run as cucumber feature. Will it work? It is saying this, boss, I couldn't find anything. That is what, you haven't implemented anything here. That is what it is throwing the error. What is the error it is saying? This undefined scenarios. Okay, what it is saying actually, all are pending. Copy the whole thing. What is the whole thing? Just copy the whole thing. Where do we need to paste it? Here in the step definition. Create one step definition. What is the name I can put it? I can create one Java class name, swag labs step. Okay, paste it here. Okay, done. Again, boss, there are so many errors are coming here. Don't worry, just hover the mouse here. There are so many suggestions here. Use this. What do you mean by this one? Cucumber API Java English language. Select it. Remove it. Here. This one. Remove it. Remove it. Here. This one. Remove it. Okay. So you are going to remove this one. Okay, now right now what is ready? Features are ready, step definitions also ready, but we don't know what to do, right? We don't know what to do. Let's see, let's go here. Actually, what do we need to do? We have to launch the application. How to launch the application? That we know in the Selenium level, right? To launch the application we need WebDriver, right? Create public WebDriver driver. Okay, just add the reference. Okay, done. Okay, simply we can say WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. That is fine, but the URL is simple. We can say simple driver is equal to new Chrome driver. If you put it like this, let's run this. We'll resolve it by seeing the error. Okay, no need to hurry. Let's see, it will throw the error. We'll see what is the error it is throwing. What is the error is saying actually is path to the executable must be set. Okay, what it is meaning actually? It is saying this, boss, you want to launch the Chrome browser or Chrome browser, but you need to use the exe. Oh, exe is missing. Okay, then just go here, create one more package, driver exe. Okay, I already have the driver exe in my system. Just copy, paste it here. Okay, now will it work? No. Why? You have to set instruct to the system dot set property. The error is saying, right? What is the error is saying actually? The error is clearly saying this, path to the driver executable must be set webdriver.chrome.driver. Copy this, copy this and paste it here. Where do we need to paste it? System dot set property and here. What is that? Bus exe you didn't refer anywhere. I am going to refer it that. How can I refer it? Where it is located actually, this one, this file where it is exactly located. This is located under your project directory. What is your project directory? Cucumber with the test engine. This is one. After that src test java driver exe folder, then this one. How can we refer it actually? Here is we are going to mention system dot get property of user.dar. But why you are using this user.dar? User.dar means this will be referring your project directory. After that, listen. So till this Cucumber with the test ng, this will be referring. So after that src test Java driver exe, right? Now how can we mention it actually? Src test Java, right? Then driver exe, then chrome driver.exe. Let's check, is it right or not? Okay. See, now Chrome browser is opening. Again you will be getting the doubt. Because only the Chrome browser is opening. I want to open this particular SaaS application. SaaS application, where it is? This is located here in this one. How can we access it, that one? That we are going to see in the part 3. Okay. Please like this video and share this video, and if you have any doubt, put it in the chat window. Okay. We are going to see how to access the URL, how to automate this particular Cucumber scenario in the part 3. Thanks for watching.